For a century and a half, the Americas remained a ghost continent. No gold, no conquest, no smallpox. Indigenous empires flourished, utterly untouched. The Inca Empire, spanning a continent, built roads of intricate gold, not just stone. The Aztec Triple Alliance commands a territory 20 times larger, its obsidian armies unconquered, its glyphs telling stories of a future we can barely imagine. But none of this was supposed to happen. It all started with one fateful decision in 1492. A queen's refusal, a cartographer's disappointment. In our timeline, Queen Isabella of Castile, driven by faith and ambition, backed Columbus's audacious westward voyage. In this alternate world, her advisors swayed her. The risk was too great, the rewards too uncertain. Spain had other priorities. The Reconquista was complete, but the coffers were bare. Ferdinand and Isabella turned their focus inwards, consolidating power, and outwards into European conflicts with France and the Ottoman Empire, seeking wealth in established trade routes. Without Spanish backing, Columbus's dream faded. He died a disappointed man, his radical theories dismissed. No other European power found cause to gamble on such a perilous westward journey, at least not yet. Europe's age of discovery continued, but its trajectory shifted. Portugal dominated the African coast and Asian spice trade, unchallenged by Spain's sudden wealth from the New World. Dutch, English, and French ambitions followed suit, focused on known routes. Without the influx of American gold and silver, Europe experienced less inflation. Dynastic wars continued, but lacked the vast, seemingly endless resources that fueled conflicts in our timeline. The balance of power remained precariously stable. Meanwhile, across the vast ocean, even the great civilizations of the Americas continued their own intricate histories. The Aztec Triple Alliance solidified its dominion, its intricate causeways reaching further than ever imagined. In the Andes, the Inca Empire faced its internal struggles and triumphs, perhaps expanding its road network, perfecting its quipu records, or even developing rudimentary forms of metal casting beyond bronze, unburdened by outside threats. North of the great empires, countless diverse nations thrived. The vast river systems of North America became highways of culture and trade. From the Iroquois Confederacy to the mound-building societies of the Mississippi, the early 17th century dawns. Europe's population has grown, resources are stretched, and the quest for new trade routes or whaling grounds intensifies. This time, the urge to explore pushes farther west. When the first European sails finally break the horizon in the 1630s, perhaps Dutch whalers or English traders seeking a northwest passage, the encounter is profoundly different. They do not find fragmented tribes or small, vulnerable communities. Instead, they face established empires, vast confederacies, and populous organized societies. The Europeans are fewer, their technological advantage less overwhelming against a continent that has had another century and a half to adapt, consolidate, and innovate. The devastating disease exchange still occurs, but perhaps over a longer period. The indigenous populations, having built stronger states and larger populations, possess greater resilience and organizational capacity to cope. This delayed contact leads to a different form of colonialism, less outright conquest, more wary negotiation, perhaps even an uneasy balance of power. The Americas are not simply discovered, but entered into, becoming a new theater of global diplomacy. The riches of the Americas still flow to Europe, but now often as trade goods, tribute, or diplomatic agreements rather than plunder. European goods, too, find their way into thriving American markets, enriching and changing both worlds in new, unforeseen ways. A world where Europe's rise to global dominance was not fueled by immediate plunder, where indigenous cultures had more time to evolve, and where the first encounter was not one of overwhelming force, but cautious diplomacy. It forces us to ask, is progress always inevitable, or merely one path chosen from an infinite tapestry of possibility? What stories were lost in our rush to connect, and what wonders might have been preserved in a world that waited? To ponder these forgotten paths, these echoes of what might have been, is to truly understand the weight of our own history. If this journey across unsailed seas resonated with your thoughts, consider delving deeper into the scrolls of fate with us. Perhaps the most profound discoveries are not found on maps, but in the questions they leave unanswered.